Hello, I am back. Welcome, you guys. This is my 5th parasite video for my parasite recovery journey, and I want to say thank you for coming and watching. If you are new to my channel, please comment, please subscribe, and please follow along. Okay, so this video is going to be just a little bit different. I'm just going to be talking to you guys. I'm going to be talking about what's on my mind, what I've been dealing with, and what's been going on around me. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so I just want to go ahead and say that I have been having a hard time continuing recording for this parasite journey. Reason being, who wants to talk about this? Okay, I don't. I really don't. This is very personal. This is very it's a lot, okay? And it's like disgusting. Who wants to hear about this stuff? Who wants to hear about parasites inside of you? I get it. I understand. So I've been battling God. I'm like, God, why am I doing this? For what reason, you know? And once I started talking to him and I asked him those questions, yesterday, I got a message on my YouTube from a woman that I don't even know talking about her son that she was talking about she needs help. She was like, I know this is not your job. I know and I'm sorry, but my son, I need to get him on this cleanse because he's 1.5 years old and he got diagnosed with liver cancer. And it broke my heart to even that read that from her. Let me 1.5 years old, diagnosed with liver cancer. Make it make sense, okay? So at that very moment, I was like, all right, God, okay, this is why I'm doing it. If I'm just doing it for one person or for 5 people, then that's worth it. You feel me? Because the truth has to come out, all right? So, anyways, besides that, I went ahead and had a conversation today with my parasite specialist. Her name is Sohaila, and I love her so much. And she actually just subscribed to my YouTube channel. So, hello. All right. But I talk to her once a week, and she works for Dr. Jason Dean. They have a facility or a business in Florida where they specialize in parasite removal, toxins removal, and all that stuff. And I went ahead and told her, Sohaila, about this 1.5-year-old son. And Sohaila was like, let her know, let the mom know to call our facility. We want to help this baby. And I'm like, just to hear that, I'm like, okay, all right. So I'm actually going to link their information in my description, because if you have issues that no doctor is able to help you with and you're wondering what the heck is going on with your body, do it the natural way. Contact Palmer Natural Health in Florida, Dr. Jason Dean. He's the owner. Him and his wife are the owners of this facility, and they are the reason why I am flourishing in my life, okay? Because of their protocols, because of their help and everything like that, because no doctor was helping me, okay? No doctor knew what was wrong with me. And since they started helping me, I'm getting relief, okay? So let's just get that straight. All right. So, but besides that, I have so many people that are like getting help. And it's just like, okay, me talking about this is not in vain. So I have a friend. She has had a lot of health issues, just like me. We actually, when we first met and we first started talking, we met at the church, and we got to talking, and talking about like I don't even know how we started talking about this, but I started talking about the parasite thing, and I started telling her about my symptoms, and she was like, oh my gosh, I have all those same symptoms. And who wants to bring up to someone you just met about parasites? It was very awkward, but you know what? It has to be told. So I told her, and she was a little hesitant at first, but she bought the parasite cleanse, okay? She just started the cleanse. And she told me that yesterday or a couple of days ago, she saw a huge worm in her bowel movement, I think yesterday or today. And I'm like, that's amazing. Like, they're coming out. She also told me that she has more energy, and she is not all itchy all over her body, which that was an issue for a long time. Okay, so she just started this thing not too long ago, and she's already getting relief. She told me that her husband started this cleanse as well, and he told her that he has less bloating and he's having more bowel movements, which means these parasites are dying and they need to come out of his body. All right, that's huge. Not even just them. My boyfriend, he was a little hesitant at first about this whole parasite thing, but watching me and seeing what I was going through, he's listening, he's watching. And I bought him the cleanse for Christmas. I did. I bought him the cleanse for Christmas, just one of his gifts. That wasn't his only gift. But anyways, and he was on it for 2 weeks. He's been expelling major parasites. He won't look in his bowel movement though. He won't look. But he told me that after a bowel movement, the toilet is black every time. And I'm like, yeah, because you have death in the toilet. That's why. So, I mean, that's a sign that these things are coming out. And also, let me tell you that parasites are most active during full moons and new moons. And Dr. Jason Dean had written up a little bit of an explanation about it that I'm going to link somewhere on this video, so you can read it. But yes, parasites are most active during full moons and new moons. So when you're doing the cleanse, it's good to do it. I mean, you could do the cleanse anytime, but it's really good to do it around a full moon and a new moon because that's when they're most active. So you're going to get a lot of parasites dying during those times. And it's crazy because you know how they say the freaks come out during full moons and new moons, the crazy people, the werewolves, this, that, whatever. Yeah, parasites do too. Crazy, right? So let me tell you about what I just went through, and it's pretty crazy. So we just had a full moon this past Saturday, and so a week before the full moon, I started experiencing like some symptoms, and coming to find out, when you're experiencing like symptoms like that just out of nowhere around that time, full moons and new moons, those are die-off symptoms because I'm on the parasite cleanse, and I've been on the parasite cleanse for the past 3 months, and let me tell you, every single day I'm expelling parasites, but that's besides the point. That's how many parasites I have inside me, but once again, that's besides the point. So I started experiencing symptoms, and one of the first symptoms that I experienced was I noticed when I bent over, I was getting a really sharp pain in my right upper abdominal area, right upper quadrant, right? And that lasted for 2 days. And I'm like, why am I having this? I thought it had something to do with my abdominal surgeries that I had because of my car accident in 2012. And if you don't know about my car accident, I have a playlist on this YouTube channel talking about my 18-wheeler survival documentary. You should watch it. Check it out. But anyways, so I just, kept that in my mind and just continued about my day. That symptom was just when I bent over for some reason. It wasn't constant. And that symptom, that stabbing pain in my right upper abdominal area lasted for about 2 days. After that left, I looked at my stomach, because I look at my stomach every day, and I noticed a lump underneath my skin on my left upper quadrant, my left upper abdominal area. And I even showed my mom. I'm like, Mom, look at this thing. Because I thought, once again, is this something going on with my stomach because of my surgeries? I hope not. Oh my goodness. And I'm like, let me just keep an eye on it. So that lasted, and it was a little tender. That bulge lasted there for about 2 days. After the bulge was gone, I started experiencing some major pelvic cramps. And they weren't just normal cramps, like a normal menstrual cramp or whatever the case may be. No, these were like toxic cramps. They felt like I felt nauseous. I felt like I'm like, whatever's in me needs to come out. And then that lasted for a couple of days. And then after that, it was at nighttime. I was in bed, and all of a sudden my stomach started rumbling really, really bad, right? And then I started passing a lot of gas. And at that very moment, I was like, I know this is a parasite that's about to come out of me, because A, it's a full moon, and B, why is all this going on? All right. So the next day, I had a bowel movement, and I got my gloves, I got my disposable chopsticks, and I went in my bowel movement. And let me tell you, I pulled out Goliath. All right. And I pulled out a couple of his little minions as well, but mainly the Goliath. And I'm like, this is what's been causing all my issues. Started out at the right upper quadrant, went to my left upper quadrant, and then went down to my pelvic area because it was dying and it was coming out of me. So he came out of me, and I'm really thinking, like, should I include a picture just so you guys know that I'm not lying about this? I'm going to think about it. But if I do include a picture, it's going to be right over here. And if you don't want to see Goliath, shut your eyes, honestly. But if you do want to see that I'm not lying and I'm not full of it, I want you to look. I want you to see. I mean, you guys, let me tell you, this is not just a me problem, okay? This is like a society problem. We have parasites inside of us, okay? The parasites, they not only cause just symptoms in your body, rashes on the outside of your skin, issues with the eye, issues with the organs. They not just cause that. They actually, I'm not going to say cause, but they have a lot to do with cancers. They have a lot to do with tumors. They have a lot to do with diseases, you guys. And it's like, instead of, I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just being honest, okay? I mean, if you can go ahead and go an herbal route, you do what you want to do. You know what I mean? But I'm just being honest. Like, I don't know. This is serious. This is a real serious thing. So I think that's all I really want to say, because I don't want this to be a long video. But ultimately, I'm not going to stop talking about this. I'm not, because it's like, God spared my life with getting hit by an 18-wheeler in 2012. Yes, it was a long recovery, man. A long recovery. God spared my life. And the devil was trying to take me out again with worms. And it's just like, and the thing was, I was talking to a great friend of mine, and she was telling me, she was like, it's crazy how the devil was trying to take you out silently because nobody knew, no doctors knew. And it's like, I was close to like, I felt myself dying, honestly. And it's just like, you guys, our health is so important. Do your research. Do your research. If you're not getting answers from doctors, do your research, okay? Like I said, I'm going to link some information in my description about Dr. Jason Dean and Sohaila, and they have a lot of other great people that work there as well, but um yeah. So, thank you for watching, and I will be having my next parasite video on Thursday in a week. And don't forget to follow, subscribe, comment. Let me know what's up. Talk to me. And thank you. See you.